to get this gold form, you're going to put your first and last name and grade. That's it. You don't need to fill it out, okay? First and last name and grade. You're good. First and last name, grade, if it's your first day auditioning. If you already auditioned, we already have yours, no problem. There it is.
Northeast is a wonderful setting. We're a microcosm of Bethlehem. We are a school-wide title setting, which has its challenges, but you would never know it walking through the halls of Northeast. Our children are alive with smiles and laughter. And you know, we truly bring together the city of Bethlehem in the most glorious ways. Our theater department has such talented individuals at its lead, and they bring out the best in our children. We are all inclusive. Any child that wants to perform, performs. Any child that wants to participate, participates, and it's tremendous. We have a host of parents that bring about a support for those children, regardless if they're theirs or if their children are even in the play or in the performances, which is wonderful. We also, you know, bring across not just our productions, all sorts of talent shows throughout the year, and it truly is a place where children that may not be athletically inclined or academically inclined can find their niche, and truly brings that out in each and every child.
So our right leg's here, and we do the first one, 1, 2. It makes it so much easier when the kids are eager, they're willing to do anything you want them. You know, we push their boundaries of what they're comfortable with, dancing-wise, movement-wise, and they're ready for it. They love it.
And then we're going to go like that. Ready? 1, 2, hit it, go. Ba, ba, bee, ba, 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 ba. Woo! Go! My limbs were great. 1, 2, do it, go. Ba, ba, bee, ba, ba, ba.
It's January 5th, 2019, and we have our first Saturday rehearsal of the year, which is very exciting. In our first hour, we're doing our lioness hunt, which is probably the most technically difficult dance because it's Broadway-style choreography that a lot of these, in a style that a lot of these students have never danced before, but they're absolutely incredible. You know, they put in an incredible hour of work. We're going to send them away, and they're going to work on it themselves and work on it even more. So. Let's do it from the beginning again.
No Fortnite dances, no in school.
No Fortnite dances during. I just can't wait to be king.
happy with it?
Yeah.
We don't have it right here. And
Could I check upstairs?
that's My name is Jody Johnson, and I am the lead costume mom. I've been doing costumes here at Northeast for 7 years. This is my 7th year. This production is much different than any other production that we have had because we can't repurpose anything that we have. All costumes are being completely made from scratch to fit each child. It's not like we can go to a thrift store and buy a lioness costume. We've been spending hundreds of hours beading for the corsets. I think this is going to be a production unlike any that have been happening in the Bethlehem Area School District. At least that's my hope.
I think we're on the clock. We're doing pretty well so far. I feel like the combinations of kids and groupings that we have are moving at a really great pace. And part of it is because the kids are really enthusiastic about it and they want to be the best that they can be. One of the things I find this year, and it's been very visible this year, is that we have high achieving kids that have high levels of stress. And sometimes the stress can really get to them. So you find yourself not only being the teacher, but a mom, and kind of like a counselor, just checking in and making sure that the kids are okay. Because I don't want to add more stress to their plates, because that's not fair to them. So it's those kinds of things. Behavior, not a problem. The kids, I think, understand the gravity of this show and what the subject matter is, and they understand what the appropriate responses are. And in the world of dealing with trauma sensitivity and being sensitive to the kids, I just worry that the kids are okay, that they're making the friends, making the relationships. So those are the things I worry about. Memorizing lines? Nope, they've got it. Movement, they're not afraid to do it. So it's the kid that I worry about.
Be careful not to kill him, though. Be careful not to kill him, right?
It's a very visual show, and it's not done by set pieces, it's done by costumes and things like that. And our costumers and our art teachers here have been so incredible in creating the visuals for this show. It's been really, really remarkable.
Yeah, there are a lot of different challenges with Lion King. They all have challenges, but this one has a whole lot more of one thing, in that there's a lot of 3D that needs to be built. A lot of the other plays tend to have 3D things that need to be made, props, big set pieces, small set pieces, but then a lot of scenery. There's really not a whole lot of scenery in here. It really starts in October. We put it out there, whoever's interested, they sign up, and we start building whatever we think is going to be the most time-consuming, and we do the design work. There's another art teacher involved. Her name is Deanna Corhammer, and we both come up with ideas. We get all the supplies, and then we build a model and we show them. It's really driven by both of us. Like, we'll come up with the ideas and they execute it out by an example, just as if it's an art project. And they're the powerhouse behind it. They're the ones that make everything. And we just are there to show them how to do it. But I have kids in the wood shop right now sawing wood, because the woodshop teacher showed them how to do that, and they're good at it. So everybody has a strength, and whatever they're good at, that's what they do. Some kids are really good at building, but they hate to paint. They'd rather be 3D and build. Some kids are wonderful at painting, so wherever they feel the best, that's what they do.
Do you think you'll finish it now?
I was here until 8 o'clock last night, so yes. They will finish in time. We have 3 weeks, and we're 3/4 finished. So we'll get it done. No problem.
So, can you please smile? A genuine smile. You're actors and actresses. Can you smile? What was something nice that happened to you today? Amen to that. Connor said he woke up breathing. I'm so thrilled for that. I would like to publicly dedicate this next dance example to Connor Dooney, because he woke up breathing. 1, 2, excuse me, you're not happy enough. 1, 2, ready, step together, little, and step together, little, step together.
So it's, so, where is this really cool place? All right, let's do it from here. Oh, we'll stop. Singela, singyo, singela,
No, it's really cool. So, where is this really cool place?
Yes, that's it. Let's do it one more time. That was perfect. Be the mom. And when they do that.
There was so much involved with it, with the costuming aspect. I mean, these costumes are individually made for these kids. The love and care and thought process that went into that was simply incredible. Our stage crew, I mean, the children are the props, so the simplistic stage is beautified by the kids.
It's really been a cross-section of, typically you have costumes working on costumes, you have stage crew working on our sets, and it's been such an intermingling where, since the students are the props, stage crew makes some of the props, they make the headpieces of the grasslands while the costumers make the skirts and the corsets. It's been a really neat cross-section, and I think the basic challenge of doing this show is how do you take an animated film of all animal roles and you put it on the stage with students playing these parts played as animals. So it was literally from day one, not only are we teaching them how to sing and dance and be on the stage, but teaching them how to move like a giraffe, how to move like a lioness. It was the basics of this is how you walk as your animal. So it was taking steps backward, you know, starting a little bit further back than we normally would, because we really had to get into the nitty-gritty basics of how do I carry myself on the stage, not as a person, but as an animal.
Theater transforms kids, and they can experience things and be successful in a very different and positive environment. Kids grow from experiences like this, and what makes Northeast so special in the time that I've been here is that we focus on the whole kid. So there are parents, the community that focuses on the kid, the school district, from the top down, that understands the theater programs are alive here because of the support. That's the kind of stuff that kids need. They need to feel loved and embraced by their fellow students and by the people, the adults that lead them. And we hope that we nurture that. These kids will remember this. We do it for kids. I say it over and over again, it sounds corny. I love coming to work every day, and it's because of these kids. They're not here to see us, they're here to see the kids. And to see a young man who wouldn't dare come up here, but yet let us into his world and let him feel safe, you can't beat it. It's a simple answer. It's for kids, we do it for kids. There was one point, it was a few years ago, there was a girl backstage here. One of our moms was combing her hair, and the girl started to well up in tears. And, honey, what's the matter? Is everything okay? My mom doesn't comb my hair. I feel beautiful right now. And that's why you do it. Take them someplace else. It's the kids, they're amazing, and they trust us.
And they can do so much.
Oh,
and
God,
if we can be the ones to, you know, if we can be the ones to bring that out of them, the
Heck
little
yeah.
nudge,
Heck yeah.
that's what we're here for. She'll be the energy one, and I'll be the silent one getting in there.
That's right, the frickin' frack, the yin and yang.
That's it.
Absolutely.
But it works.
Today's it, right? We have done this for 2 months for ourselves. This has been like a really awesome secret that we've been keeping from everybody, and now we finally get to share it. And I am so excited. You're going to have 5th graders sitting in that audience. How many of you guys remember when you were in 5th grade coming to see a Northeast show? And you remember that feeling that you got when you saw that show, right? You have the opportunity today to make 5th graders in that audience say, when I come to Northeast, I want to be up on that stage with them. And I'm sure that these people standing right here were part of the reason why some of you guys are in this show. It is so awesome that the theme of this show is Circle of Life, because we have our people of our past here, our present here, and our future is sitting out there. Do it for them. Do it for them, do it for your current students, but do it for those 5th graders. I am so proud of you. It makes me emotional seeing all of you right now because you all look so beautiful. And yesterday was awesome. Today is going to be incredible. Today is going to be incredible. Don't leave that stage today saying, I could have done more, right? It is day 1. We have 5 performances for our 8th graders especially. Do not go through this week with your head down and lift your head up Saturday and it's over. Enjoy every single moment that you have with each other because this group is a special, special group. Not anybody can put on this show the way that you guys are doing. You're about to kick some major butt out there. It is going to be so incredible to see. Right? We're going to project. We're going to slow down our lines. Today's also the first day you're going to have an audience. You're going to get laughter. You're going to get applause. People are probably going to be crying at some points because you guys are an incredibly emotional cast and can do this, handle this with maturity. So I thank you guys for everything these past couple of months, and I cannot wait to get these shows started. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause.